Hi everyone, it's Jerry Ann with scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and this evening we are going to be making yes, you heard me right, 3 different mini albums that are very, very cute and perfect stocking stuffers or coworker gifts or just that last minute thing to do with that last piece of paper that is left from a collection that you don't know what to do with. These are all projects that I learned how to do on YouTube from Paper Kitz, K-I-T-Z, and she was doing 52 projects, and so I created a couple of those projects and was going to show you how to do them tonight because they are really simple, very easy and everything. So what we're going to need first of all for this project, you are going to need a base color cardstock that is a base, just a regular piece of colored cardstock that is 12 by 12. And then the pattern pieces I used are out of a 6 by 6 pad. So this one I really, really love because it is really one of those brag book things that you can give. So I have the Martha Stewart punch for the photo corners, and so when you undo this one, it ends up making a cute photo book that sits nicely up on a mantle. I did 3 big ones and 3 little panels, and so it works out really, really nice. The Martha corner punch is what I really am kind of focusing on this one. And so it's really cute. It just folds right up, ties with a ribbon. Perfect for a little brag book for grandma, for anybody with the little pictures and everything. Hey, Tony, did Gigi make it in too? Okay, so there's this little one that I finished up when I was on Skype with Tony. All right, so this one just takes a 12 by 12 and that one 12 by 12 piece of paper. All right, and then this is another one that we're taking. This is this one was called The Little Black Dress. This is, let's see. Where did I put my little directions to go with it? So I knew what to cut properly. Uh-oh. Because this is the one with all the cuts and scores. All right. Hi, Gigi. Okay. So this one here, I'm sure my paper taggy thing is somewhere, because really, we're not going to be able to get to this one if I can't find it. It's here somewhere. Okay. So anyway, this one starts with a 12 by 12 pattern piece of non-directional paper. And when you open it up, it opens as well into a nice little pattern book. And then this folio comes out. And again, you've got a few more pieces for pictures in it as well. And so I just dressed this up with the little pieces from the leftover pieces from this collection. So, so this is non-directional pattern paper, 2-sided for this one. Okay. And then the one that we need your envelope for is really one of my favorites. And this here is the envelope, E-N-V-E-L-O-P-E, and this is Project 19. And this is PJ's journal, or PJ's something, and I think it's project number 14 or 12 or something. So I'll find my little card here in a minute that'll tell us everything that we need to know about it. But the cool part about that is this one has a belly band that comes off. And then this is made out of 1 envelope. Okay? So then this opens. This is the flap of the envelope here. and you have 5 tags. So there's this tag here, and this tag that binds this to the binding. Yep. There is, and I actually put more tags on this one. And then, 1, 2, oh, okay. So basically it's 1, 2, and then, actually I put a bunch of other stuff on it. So there's 1, 2 tags is 4, and you're supposed to have 5 completed in here. And I think this is the last tag here, this one here. And that, but I threw in a couple more on this side to make a pocket. So there's a pocket here, and some photo spots and things. So this one turned out really, really cool. So this is the one, this is the bag or the envelope, and it's made completely out of an envelope. The base of it is an envelope. It would hold it, because you would just use it for the little pieces and stuff. So it turns out really, really cute, you guys. Yeah, I've done 3, so that's what I'm going to work on tonight, Martha, is show 3 of her things. This one is Little Black Trust, Project 626. This one here is Project 19. And I'm sure that this one is, as soon as I find my tag for it, I'm thinking it's Project 14, but I'll have to look because I don't know what I did with my little tag. Yep. So, really? You guys are going to give me grief over, where is it? And now I can't find the directions anywhere. She does. And I love the fact that they're all out of one sheet of cardstock. All right. Well, all right. Well, let's do this one first, which is the non-directional. Yep. Let's do this one first because it is pretty easy. And I'm thinking I remember. So I am going to use this piece of paper, which is from Out of Print. It is two-sided, which is really, really nice. I need to take my zip strip off. So this is the one we're making. PJ's Portfolio, I think is what that one's called. All right. You guys ready? It's pretty easy. All right, we're going to cut this one at 7 inches, 7 by 12. Okay. And then we're going to take the 5 by 12 inch piece and we're going to cut it 7 inches. So now we have a 7 by 5 and a 5 by 5 C piece. And then our 5 by 5 piece we're going to cut in half at 2.5. All right. So these are all the cuts you need. There aren't any more. So we're going to make this, well, I take that back. You're going to cut some things off. So now we're going to need your scoring board. I'm really not going to be having, yes, I am recording. All right. On our long side, on our long side, we're going to score, this is the 7-inch side across, we're going to score at 5 inches. Okay? Now we're going to take this up to the 12-inch side across the top. And we are going to score at 3 7/8 and 4 1/8. Nope, this is the 7 by 12. Yep. So at 3 7/8 and 4 1/8. And then we're going to skip over to 7 7/8. Right, is that it? 7 7/8 and 8 1/8. Okay. All right. Okay. It's 3 7/8 or 3 7/8 and 4 1/8 and 7 7/8 and 8 1/8. Okay. And then on the long side, you're scoring at 5 inches. So we're going to set this one aside. On the piece that is 7 inches by 5 inches, we are going to score at 3 1/2. Okay? So right down the middle. All right, these little pieces, as I throw that all over the floor. Hold on. Need that piece. I really wish I knew where my paper went. It's probably stuck in something. Yeah. Okay, score that one in half. And then these little pieces, the 2 1/2 by 5, you are going to score at, I think I scored them at 1/2. I'm going to score them at 3/8. 3/8. You can score them at 1/4 if your paper is really flimsy, or a 1/2 inch if it's really kind of stiff. I'm thinking the 3/8 really works well for me. So, just on one side, okay? All right. And that is all the scoring we need to do for this one. So now what we're going to do is we are going to take and fold all of our pieces on the score lines and give it a real good smush. On each and every one of those score lines. Okay, once they're all scored really well, all right, guys. What we're going to do next is we are going to cut from the first score line here all the way up. We are leaving the double score lines. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just cutting those off on each side. Okay, so you have what now looks like you've got the 2 score lines all the way down, and then you cut off the ends, so you kind of have this piece. What you want to do next is you want to make these into little flaps here. So you are going to make this becomes the pocket. Okay? So basically I'm just going to cut my little triangle out of here. And my little triangle out of this bottom piece. And I'm going to make a triangle cut here at the top on each piece as well. Okay? All right, is everybody there? Am I still broadcasting? Okay. This one's pretty easy. They all are. I don't do hard projects. Quick and easy. Alright, so the little pieces you want to just take and give a real good crease. And I am mitering the corners here, just taking off the edges. Okay? Not even any more cutting. We might punch though. Hold on, let me grab my punch. Three and 7/8, 4 and an 1/8, 7 and 7/8, and an 8 and an 1/8, and at 5 inches. Okay, so now we're going to add some score tape, and I have some of the super skinny stuff. I have this little itty bitty oval punch from Stampin' Up. It's like the inner oval of the bigger oval. So this is the one that goes inside the bigger oval. All right. You can. I like things to stick together, so I'm tending to use the score tape, but nothing's going to touch that pocket, so you could use the ATG. And then you're also going to put score tape, and I did mine different. She layered hers to the back. I'm putting mine on the inside just because it was easier to hide and look nice. So, and I'm just putting the score tape on my flap. All right. So I've got score tape along my little flap here, and these 2 little flaps here. Okay. Now I'm kind of eyeballing half, and I'm just giving myself a little thumb thing here, so as you can see. You want to do that before you tape anything down. Great. I have a kitty who wants to say hi. And then that's going to come up directly up like that. So yours should look like this. Okay? the 7x5 piece of paper. We're just going to fold it in half. And it actually goes in the little pocket. Should fit in there perfectly. It may be a little taller than your album, but that's not a big deal unless you really want to do that. All right. So are we there? This is not my original idea. It's from Paper Kits. She did 52 projects out of a single piece of paper. And I just fell in love with these. I thought they were cute, easy, really nice stocking stuffer kind of stuff. All right. So now we're going to take one of our pieces of paper and we're going to line it up on the inside with our score tape. And that's going to give us a flap on this side. Yeah. This is a cute one. And she's put up quite a few lately, which was really nice. And then the other one goes on the other side. She's got some really cute things. Oh, really? Well, all three projects I'm doing tonight worked really well. All right, so you guys, now that gives us the open flips there at the ends. And this gives us our little pocket. These little pieces you can use any way you want. You can make them a tag or any of that kind of stuff. They can sit inside any of those little pieces there. But basically, the whole thing is done. And so then all you do is go back and add some embellishments. All you do is go back and add some mats, because all I did was add some mats, and that added some embellishments, added some photo mats here, some of the little extras that were left over from the kit when I used this for something different. And but basically it just really goes together. The way to close it is all I did was wrap my ribbon around, and then when I put my mat on the front, all I did was make sure that my ribbon was attached there, and it's a good so yeah, it's a great way to use the scraps or the 6x6 pads, and that was exactly the piece of that. So the rest of it's not hard. This is the hard part. We'll go back and add mats once I get the other pieces done. So there's this one all done, just with a little gussy up or little stickers or whatever you have. You can easily put this together, give it as a coworker gift or any of that. I'm so lost. Okay, where are you lost, Tony? Where are you lost? Because this is really the easy one out of the bunch. Okay, they're all really easy. We did that in a flat 25 minutes. From the start, I misscored. All right, I'll walk you through that later, or maybe we'll do another one at the very end. I'll go find another piece of non-directional paper. This was called PJ's Mini or something by Paper Kits over on YouTube. So I will either do this one again, or we will. I'll Skype you and we'll take care of that, Tony. All right, guys, are you ready for number 2? Let's do the second easy one. Yay! Well, the first 25 minutes, you missed the first project. We did this. All done. We're all done. So, and look, I have your recycled box ready to go. Aren't you excited, Christine? Look. Look. And it's not even a bathroom product box. There you go. All right. Yep, I'm excited. So, all right, I did the link thing. All right, so are you guys ready for the second one? Martha, do you want to go grab this one and pull it? I think this is the YouTube video, and I think this is project, like, I want to say like 12 or something. Get off my chair. All right, guys. The next one we're going to do, I'm going to use my Avalon paper. Yay, thank you. Yeah, she does. And they're pretty easy if you kind of play along a little bit. All right, the next one is Project 26 from her, and that's this little cute book. It's meant to be a brag book. It is what she calls her little black dress. It is Project 26, and when you open it, the idea is that you just keep flipping and flipping and flipping until you see all of the photo spots. So I am tickled pink. I love mini albums and stuff. No, you need a piece of regular cardstock. And then whatever you're going to decorate it with, I will actually do the decorations with this one. And you know what? I am not going to use Avalon. I'm not going to use Avalon. I am going to go ahead and use the We Are Memory Keepers, whatever this is called. The analog, maybe? I'm going to use this one again. And so we need a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. I'm going to grab my piece right here. I'm going to use a craft cardstock again. Just one. One piece, 12 by 12 cardstock. The hardest part about this one is the scoring. All right, ready? We are going to go ahead and cut this down into two 6 by 12 pieces. Yeah, that is her big thing. A 6 by 12. We're going to cut it in half. The only cuts you'll need for this one. Okay, done cutting. You will need, yep, you'll need your scoring board. And on your very first 6 by 12 piece, we are going to score at. All right, everybody ready to do the scoring? Tony, are you ready? Tony, are you ready? No, we told her to put that one away. Told her I would go back to it. Okay. Well, for the last one, you're going to need an envelope. Yes, I am. The last one that we're doing, which is really the fun one, you're going to need an envelope and a 6x6 two-sided paper pad. So if you can go find that while we're doing this one, Christine, you can finish this one when we get there. Okay? Yeah. Yep, we're making 3 total tonight. All right, Tony, are you ready? 6x12. Martha does not. She shared it all with me. All right. You ready, Martha? Okay. So on our 12-inch side, this is 12 going across here. Our first score is at 3.5. 3.5. And our next score is at 3 3/4. 3.5 and 3 3/4. Okay. Our next score is at 7 1/4. 7 1/4. And 7 1/2. And our last score is at 11 inches. Okay? Piece number 1 again. At 3.5, 3 3/4, 7 1/4, 7 1/2, and 11. Okay? All right, guys. Second page. Second 6x12. We're going to score at 3.5, and at 7. Okay. 3.5, 7, 7 1/8. Yep, it's a little itty bitty tiny one. 10 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the little line right after the half mark. 10 5/8. And 10 7/8, which is the little mark right before 11. Okay. Again, those are 3.5, 7, 7 1/8, 10 5/8, and 10 7/8. Got it? That's the hardest part. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to crease all of these as well. Run your bone folder along the sides. I think you both are doing a good job. Okay. All right. And then you got this little 1/8 inch one in here. Be careful of it. Get that crease straight. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now your pieces all look like this. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright. Are you guys ready? Everybody's folded and scored and all of that kind of stuff? Oh my gosh. Yuck. Alright. On the second piece that has the 1/8 inch score, there is this flap that's got the two little one, or the 1/2 inch, and it's got a little bit coming. You are going to want to take the one that has there's nothing but just the little piece here. It's not hard. We're going to go ahead and take and add score tape along this little edge here. Okay, this is the piece with the little 1/8 inch in it. It's got this little end, so the 1/8 inch is like after. Oh, no. We don't want her to go to jail, you guys. Alright, and the one that has kind of the end on it without a score, we're going to go ahead and attach these. And you're going to butt it up to the fold, but you are not going to touch the fold. And then I would also start at one side and really kind of give it a good flatness on one side. I always find I have a lip on one of mine. And so what I normally do is I kind of find where the lip is. It just never seems to cut all the way. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my trusty little Timmy knife, or Timmy ruler, with the piece where I can do. This one's pretty close, but not quite. Just got this little lip that drives me crazy. We're just going to take the edge off here. And where is my, there's one. And that just gives it, yeah. So just, it ends up being just this little itty bitty piece. But for me, it drives me crazy that it doesn't line up right. So I usually cut it off. And the cool part is this little piece with the 1 inch piece is the front. And you actually fold it back. And then you go ahead and you just fold this up and it all folds in. Well, good. I'm glad that you can cut well. Shannon would need an X-Acto knife and a ruler. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and pull out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 pieces of paper. So this is the front with that 1-inch little lip. And all you're doing is folding it up, rolling it up. Just going to start at the one end and roll it up. So you've got a 1 here, folds, you got the little 1/8 inch, it rolls and rolls and rolls. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and find the front of my book, and I actually saw something I really liked in here. Oh, but it's on the wrong side. Okay. I really like that. So I'm going to use this for my cover. There's 1. So now I need 12 pieces of paper, or you're going to end up using 3 3¼ by 5 3/4 mats. So basically you need 12 3¼ by 5 3/4 mats. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7, there's 8, there's 9, 10, 11, 12. And I think I have enough in here to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can do 1 more. So out of a 6x6 paper pad from We Are Memory Keepers, which has 36 sheets in it, you can make 3 of these. Okay? So you can make 3 of these out of 1 6x6 pad and 3. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut these down to 3 1/4. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so that leaves all these little pieces. So hang on to those. And then I have some other little pieces here from a leftover one as well. So I'll put all those together. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and attach the pieces. So this is my cover, and I definitely know that. Oh, we have to cut these down to 5 3/4 because they are 6 by 6. Yeah, not done cutting. Okay. Got a little ahead of myself there. And you can ink these too if you want, or you can have a clean look. It's up to you. But this would be the time where you'd ink them if you were inking. Just make them fit in the space. Nothing is too short. It's just creative license to make it your own. Alright. So now my pieces are done. Now I'm going to open this all the way up. Like really over here in this corner. I'm just, this is beyond me. I don't know how I ended up so far over today. And now I'm just going to lay my pieces out. And then I'm going to use these pieces for the back. How do you not have 12 pieces? Alright, so there are my 6 pieces on the inside. And now what you're going to do is you flip it over and do exactly on the back. And you don't have to do this on the back. However, I really liked the fact that it was more finished. But really, you're only going to see the front side, so you could stamp all over the back of this. You don't have to put the paper in. You could just run some nice background stamps and things. Alright, so you just put your pieces on the front, your pieces on the back. And it'll fold all up. There's your little cute little book. I'm going to grab my scallop punch. my scallop edge punch. Whatever that could be. Here it is. And I'm going to just punch my front edge here, starting in the middle. Did I lose you guys? There we go. Yep, I lost you. Great. And then I'm just going to run some adhesive down the side here. And see, this has a scallop edge. This has a scallop to it. I'm going to take my little edge and I'm going to do 3/8 of an inch here and add that to my side. And it's just going to make it look like that popped off to the side. Little decorative edge kind of piece. Kind of finishes the frame out. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So are we all to this point here? Because I'm going to show you how to do the little insides. Yep, I glued the scallop down. You can leave it up and use it for other pieces. I just decided I was putting it down. Yeah. Okay. So now you're going to want to take a couple of, a sheet of photo, where you're going to put your photo mats. And I did 5 inches by 2 3/4 inches. And I cut those 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then I did a 2.5 by 2.5 inch squares. And I did 3 sets of those as well. So you end up with 6 of the little 2.5 by 2.5 inch squares, and you have 3 of the 2 3/4 by 5 inch pieces. Okay? now you want to take some of your leftover pieces, and you are going to need to punch 36 of the corner punches. And so I would look at your papers on the inside to see kind of what will help pop a little. So I am going to definitely find that brown from the back because I really like it. And more solid, so like this one here would work really well. The lighter ones you want to hang on to because we might actually change those out for photo mats. There's a red, there's a dark green. There's I'm actually thinking I'm going to do that. Yeah. All right. I just decided I was changing things up. All right. So now what I need to do is I need to punch 36, and I'm not going to use these white ones. I need 36 punches, or 36 corners, or 9 sets of 4. There's one. And I'm going to go ahead and put there. What did I do with my little scissors? Here they are. Yeah, no, you can, I definitely wasn't, guys can do anything you want. You can make them decorative, and that in the edges that you punch. I just really liked this. Actually, let's do the ticket tab one. Here, let's not do that. Let's do these. I'll save those for another project, actually. So this is the Stampin' Up! Ticket tag thing. You can get the same look with a the hole punch, pretty much. I will tell you that the Martha punch is a little hard to punch. It's not real gentle on your hands. It hurts a bit. And you know, now that we're doing this a little different, I might grab a sponge for these lighter pieces just so that they'll pop off the page a little. But the idea is that you want these to be pretty flat because that way when you go to fold it up, it's not going to be big and bulky. Yeah. So 2 3/4 by 5 and 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. So 6 of the little ones, 3 of the big ones. You need 3. Although you can do all big mats if you wanted to. You don't have to break them down. That goes so much faster. I'm gonna grab some vintage photo. Just hit the edges here. You know what? I'm gonna pop you guys back out. All right, so I'm just adding a little texture to these little pieces so that they're not so stark. That really makes a huge difference. All right. So this one is pretty much done, guys. We're just going to glue these photo mats down. It is a sponge dauber thingy, Tim Holtzy, doohickey kind of thing. Basically, it's kind of just a sponge with a handle. Okay, so I need to flip this over since some of my stuff has some direction on it. Wow. There you go. We've made 2 minis and we've only been on an hour. And now I'm just going to find a piece of ribbon. So I'm just folding it up. I'm going to find a piece of ribbon. Alright. So this is just a leftover piece of ribbon from my stash. I'll move my bow down here just a little bit. Ugh. So that works there. Yep. Not answering it. Where did you put the small square ones? Opposite the big ones. So here's the front with the ribbon. Untie the ribbon. Then you have two small and a big. Two small and a big. Two small and a big. And the nice thing is when this one is all said and done, it can sit up as a nice little gift. And so you could do big pictures or you could do little pictures and journaling. You know, anything that you can kind of come up with. So, again, this is the Little Black Dress, which is project number 26 from Paper Kitz, K-I-T-Z, over on YouTube. So if you're interested in seeing some more of her stuff, you can definitely go over there. And but I found this one cute, adorable, easy. And again, now I have two, and if you have a 36-page pad of paper, you can get 3 of them out of there. Okay? So we've got at least one more that'll look totally different. Same paper collection, 2 totally different looks. So, alright, where's my ribbon that goes with this one? Nope. Here it is. So, 2 cute little books. Really, if you really think about it, this pad of paper was $5.99. So $6 divided by 3 makes it $2 a piece, plus your piece of cardstock and everything. So you have a really nice gift that's under $5. So these are done, ready to go. All right, so how about we take a break and give away some stuff. Woohoo! What shall we give away? I'll have to find some goodies to put in that one. Yep, you only put photo mats on the inside. It's meant to be a photo book and everything. All right, guys. Yes, I can. So here's the front. 2 photo mats on this side. You untie it, Martha. Then when you open again, it's just a photo mat. Then 2 more. Then a big one. Then a little one. And a big one. Yeah. And it's all about you. Alright, guys. So I have some fun little prizes here. How about we play the number game? Who wants to play the number game? Alright, let's find some goodies for this little thing here. You know what? I'm thinking I'm looking for something to put in that little cute little bag. Let's see what she can find. Oh, I know. Let's see. What's in my prize bucket here? Let's see. How about... Ooh, how about some of those little things? And let's see what else. Oh, and how about these ones? Those are cute. Oh, but those are the same. Never mind. Let's see. Here's a butterfly. Well, yeah. Oh, good. This will go in the little box. Got some buttons, some ribbon. And now we untie the little box like this, Martha. You pick the knot. I am not going to pick number 4. I don't know what I'm going to pick. Okay. And I'm going to stuff this little stuff in here like so. Normally I'd put 3 cookies in here. All right. So now we have the little bag. Give me back my shirt. Make it look pretty again. All right. So we've got the chocolate tree. We've got the little prize bag with some ribbon and buttons. We've got 2 cards that I made those. I have the little Santa dude with the T inside. I have the little book we just finished. And the prototype of the other one. So we're going to play 3 times and you can pick what you would like. Well, I guess that's 2 things per person. Let's see. Maybe I'll just sort it out here. Let's do this one And this one to, well, let's do these two together, these two together, and these two together. How we go? We got 2 little things for each one. So we're going to play 3 times. All right. So here are the rules. The rules are, I'm going to the post office tomorrow. All right. So the rules are, we are going to pick a number between, I have to find my mouse so I can tell you how many people are on. I lost the mouse. Here we go. All right, we got 22 people on. Anybody else needing to sign in? You definitely want to do that. Okay, tea and chocolate. You're right. All right, we're going to play 3 times. Martha and Susan can't play. All right, we're going to pick a number between 1 and 30. 1 and 30. I'm going to pick my number here, way over here off camera. All right, I have written my first number. When I type the word go into the chat, you are going to pick a number between 1 and 30. Okay? The person who comes closest without going over is the winner, unless somebody hits it right on the head. Are we ready to play? Oh, nobody went. I didn't type the word go. You're all disqualified. Everybody's disqualified. See, now I typed the word go. All right. And the winner is Christine with 26. So, Christine, which pile do you want? And it will not fit in this box. Do you want the book and the cards, the 2 cards? Do you want the little box with the ribbon and stuff and then the first mini that we did tonight? Or the tree and the Santa? The chocolate and the tea. Yeah, the second time she did good. The book and the cards. All right. They are yours. All right, we're going to play again. You're welcome. There's a few more of you out there. Who else is playing? All right. Martha, are you going to pick a number? Shy got a number. Shy got a number. I saw that. Martha, are you going to choose? You guys scared Martha away. All right. And the winner is Shy because I picked number 4. Which one do you want, Shy? I've got the chocolate and the tea, or the goodie bag and the mini. Haha, yeah. I didn't think about it. I went for a low number and 4 seemed to work. And then I thought, oh, the goodie bag and the mini. All right. Awesome. Last one, we're playing for the chocolate and the tea. And let's see, I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 30. And go! Gigi got it! 18. Gigi got it. Woohoo! So Gigi, I need your address. Woohoo! And so you'll need to send me a PM with your address, and you get the tea and chocolate. Yes, I do. I found yours when I was trying to find Christine's today, and Laura Dennison's. All right, guys, I got that all settled. So those will go out in the next couple of days. Thank you so much for playing. Yay, let's do the very last one, the one that is really a ton of fun. Okay? We've been on an hour and a half. I promise it'll take only a half an hour to finish this last one up because it really is super simple. Okay? So we need an envelope, any size envelope. It can be clear. It can be stationery envelope. It can be big. It can be little. Okay? You would need paper. I, again, would be using a 6x6 double-sided 6x6 double-sided pad of paper. I think I'm going to go ahead and use I'm going to go ahead and use my Authentique collection. The collection is, what is this one called? I don't know. It's the Jean one. Original. Collection is original. Alright, guys. So, what you need to do, and you can do this 2 ways. You can do a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Actually, I'll make 2 as I'm going, because really, I think I'll show you how one gets done one way and one gets done the other. I'm going to do 2 at a time, you guys. Imagine that. All right. So what we are going to do first, you need to have your envelope. And then we are going to cut our 12 by 12 piece at 3 inches. You can't be lost. We just got a 12 by 12 piece of paper in an envelope. So we got 3 by 12. Three by 12 and 3 by 12. And now we're going to cut these down to 6 by 3. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we have this little scrap left over, this 3 by 6 piece. I'm going to go ahead and cut my little strip off here. Any envelope you got. Alright, so I have a tag, which is the Ranger tags, and these are a little bigger. All I am going to do right now is you're going to take 4 of your tags. Yeah, you can use it one by one. And we're just going to nip off the corners to make them look like tags. And this is project number 19. And then on the other one, if your pattern kind of goes, this is for the front closure. And then we're going to go ahead and take and punch our hole in it. Where's my crocodile? Here we go. And you will now have 5 tags. Woohoo! We're done. I'm teasing. We are doing well. Alright guys, so now what we are going to do is on this little strip of paper that we have left over, hold on guys. So, alright, we're going to take a piece of paper or a pencil and we're just going to trace around the edges of our envelope top. And we are going to do that a second time as well. And again, this is project number 19 from Paper Kits. So, over on YouTube. Alright guys, So now what I'm doing is I am cutting out my flaps. Okay, I'm going to put those pieces over there. And what we're going to go ahead and do with this one is go ahead and adhere it to our flap. And we're going to do exactly the same side. Okay, on the underside. And then what you are going to do is the flap goes to the back of the envelope. So the opening should be on the open part in the back. All right, are we there? Everybody there? Oh. Then use a separate piece of paper, because this is definitely one of those things. Yeah. They're fragile, though, so you need to be careful. All right. You're gluing just the flap. Yes, I did. All right, so now you're going to take your two tags and you are going to wrap one with the other. You can leave this out as long as you want or as short as you want. Okay? And what you are going to do is you are going to adhere this envelope or this tag to the other one. So what you're going to do is you're just going to flip it around like so. Now I want to make sure what size this is. So now whatever you leave hanging off on this side, so I have like 2 1/8. So you would want to double that. So 4 1/2. Where's my paper trimmer? 4 1/2. Oh, there it is. Okay. So all I did was wrap my tag around it and I just attached it. Do you see? Well, that's not going to work because it's too long. I'm going to take 1 inch off of this one. All right. That's okay. What I'm doing right now is creating a pocket. What I want to go ahead and do is I want to use my glue. And you want to glue along the edges of your piece here. You want to attach your little piece here. I did, this piece is 3.5. So I created a little pocket. Yes, this is project number 19 over on Paper Kits, K-I-T-Z, over on YouTube. She originally did this, and I just found it. I thought it was great. I liked it a lot, and I am recording. So basically, this is how we're attaching. How much bigger than the flap is the pocket piece? Don't understand your question, Susan. This is the tail end of the tag. The 2 tags are attached together. You're going to fold one of the tags over. So now we're just made a little pocket on the top so that there was a contrast here. And then what we're going to do is we are actually going to glue this piece down. To the flap. Like so. 3.5 by 3. That is how big my piece ended up being. And I have now cracked my envelope again. So when you're using vellum envelopes, just know that they will crack. Okay? This is called the envelope. E-N-V-E-L-O-P-E. I think so. But it's project number 19. And then I'm going to grab a couple of pieces of paper that work with this. Oh yeah, I know how to fix it. That's what I did with this one. That's why it's got an overlay. Because this is a vellum envelope too. So right now I just need to find some paper that works with this paper. Good day, sunshine. kind of that orangey paper that I really like. No. Hold on, let me look, because I'm sure I have something. Nope. All right. Ooh, I've got a Christmas pack. Well, I might have to play with that. What's that? I have a Fairy Bell collection too. Yes. That be the one. All right, I think that's enough. That will kind of work that in. All right. All right, guys. What I am doing now is I am just going to go ahead and trace my envelope onto the back piece. And I am going to come out about that far when I go to cut it. Yeah. The nice thing is that they really are quick, easy, simple little piece projects that kind of do go pretty fast. You just kind of see the basic construction and then you kind of take it and go where you want to with it. And that is the best part about this project. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I am basically sealing my envelope. And I'm going to use some of my score tape here on both sides. This is my envelope, my vellum envelope that's giving me some grief. So I'm just repairing it. By adding a scalloped edge. Oh, sorry guys, I'm like over here in a corner because my desk got kind of full of stuff. Oh. Yes, they do. All right, so I just put a lot of score tape on this that piece. And now I am just making a scallop edge for my envelope top that's falling off. All right. And I am just lining up my edges and laying it down. And then bending over, and I'm going to use my trusty little so now we have a cute little edge. All right. So now I really kind of want to put this. Do I want that one or do I want this one? I'm going to put the yellow on the front. And we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did. There's no measurements. You just kind of lay it down, trace around it, cut it out, attach it down. Yuck! Now somebody's at my door. Hold on, let me go see who's at my door. Oh. Traveling salesman. He can travel right by us. All right. So now what I'm going to do. Ew! Let's not go there. Gross. You guys are silly. Alright. And now I'm just gonna kind of cut the edges just to make it all flush because, you know, I like things like that. And then what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to fold it in half. And I am going to put this in the middle back here. So I'm going to go ahead and center that here in the back. So now we have the album that opens this way. You've got this little pocket here that we will fashion a tag out of. Let's see. You know what? I think we'll do two. Two cute little tags. Where's my big black tag? Okay. So we're just going to add these cute little tags right in here. And then it opens. We can do a photo spot here. Let's find those little, there we go. These are those little 2x2 squares that I cut earlier that I didn't use. We'll do another one right here. And we'll do one right here as well. Okay, let's get some ribbon. Let's see what I got. Oh, I've got a ton of ribbon. Let's see. Oh, let's use this one. Oh, but it doesn't appear that I have a ton of it. I love it. So I have that one. Oh, I got this one though. This one's cute. Okay. I have a couple of different ribbons. Oh. I do. And they'll work. All right. Actually, I'm going to put this one over here. All right. All right. So we've got our little ribbons on our tags. So now we have the two last pieces. And what I normally do, I tie them together as to the way that I want them to look. Okay. You can make it anything you want it. You can adapt. It's good. All right. All right, so you're going to put on one side your score tape on the top and one on the bottom of the other side. So as you can see, my pieces are tied together. One happens to have the adhesive on top and the other on the bottom. Okay? So now what you do is you set this where you want it to be. And you bend around. And you bend around. Leaving enough little room because you're going to put pictures or little bits and pieces of stuff in it and it's going to pop. So what you do is you grab one little side and hold it down. And then if you open it up, you can get in there and get the second little side in there. And if you're quick, you can flatten it down. And then you have your little band that fits on. So it slips on and off for you. And there you have this cute little book. And that uses one 12 by 12 piece of paper. There's very little left of it and a little bit of scrap. And again, this is the Intangelope by Paper Kits. It's project number 19 over on YouTube. Yeah. It turns out really, really cute. And depending on which side you put your flap is which side your envelope will be on. Yeah, there is the link. Thank you very much, Lucinda. And that. So let's see, 2 hours, 3 mini albums. The only one that is not decorated is this one right here. So we'll get to that decorated really quick. That's really cute. Like I said, a 36-page piece of pattern paper will make one of these cute little books here. You can make 3 of them, so that's really cool. And totally had a great time. And that I'm going to show how to make this one yet again for my friend Tony, who got a little lost. So I'm going to give her this one again. But for those of you who are done for this evening, thank you so very much for joining me tonight. And I am so happy that you could hang out with me. It's my niece's birthday, and so she and her friends are having a big party on Friday. So I'm tickled pink about that. And we're just going to do... we're just going to have a great time. Yes, and my friend Christine, who was late. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, but that doesn't mean that I'm leaving. I'm just going to stop it so that I can get it up going and everything. And thank you so much, you guys. I absolutely had a great time. You can find me over at scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com. I promise to get some photos up there, or you can check me out on Facebook, Jerry Ann Reeves Armstrong, and see some really cool projects and everything that I'm making as well. All right, thanks a lot. Good night.